Back in 1928, my father, he had always been a commercial fisherman, and he had nobody else to go out, and I was just 12 years old. So he says to me, come on, George, we're going fishing. And it was a nice day, and we went on down to our sturgeon hole down in the Esopus Meadows, and we threw the net, and while the net was drifting, the wind came up, and I was a little light for heavy work, but I managed to keep the boat where it was supposed to be. My father always had two boats, where him and his brother, my uncle, fished, and my brother Huey and myself, we fished the other boat. And if my father went out on that river, whether it was snowing, hailing, windy, we had to go with him. In fact, at one time, one of the other fishermen, Webb Munson, says to my father, "You're not going to take those kids out on the river tonight, are you?" Because the wind was blowing something awful, whitecaps all over the place. So my father says, "Well," he says, "you can't catch any fish on shore," he says. So I'm thinking to myself, "Pa, let's go home." No way, he went, so we had to go. In them days, we didn't have an outboard motor. My father did, but my brother and myself didn't. We had to row out, row while the net was drifting, which is about an hour and a half, then row back in again. So you're rowing about 3 hours. And at the time, I only weighed about maybe 130 pounds, hot and wet. There was no fat on me either. Lots of times we were out on the river when it wasn't fit to be out of a house. And my mother, she used to work from the time we left till we got finished. But we survived.